Oh, yes, now I can hear you clear.
Yeah, it's
I
better, right?
yes. Uh,
So
I'm hi.
we,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
nice to meet you, Miss Hack. And I saw that we have one person left, Miss Diep, maybe, and she hasn't attended the conversation there.
I don't know she attend or not. Maybe we will record and then we will send to the group and maybe meet Zip. She will check again.
Yeah. So let me find out a way to like you are already recording, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Yeah. So now we should start our topic today, family.
Yes.
So are you ready, Miss Hai?
Yes, that okay. And
Yes.
no, I think first we need to introduce ourselves,
Yes.
yourself and myself. Yes, and we will start. And
Yeah.
what kind of job are you doing?
Uh, my name is Thu, and this currently I am working as a waitress at a hotel. Because my major in the past is tourism and hospitality. I was born in 1998, just for the way we call one another easily. Um, and it means that I 23 years old. Now I am
Oh,
living in Hanoi, and my hometown is far away from here in Bắc Giang City. How about you, Miss Hạnh?
yes. I'm Hạnh. My full name is Lê Thị Hồng Hạnh.
Yeah,
Now I'm 30 years old. I
yeah,
was born in 1991, and
yeah.
now I'm working as purchaser in VinFast. And so
Mm,
my hometown is quite far from. I live in Haiphong City, and my
yeah.
hometown is quite far from Haiphong City. My hometown is Hanoi City, and
Uh,
yes, and today, yes, nice to talk to you today.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
and mm,
Yeah, it's nice to talk to
okay.
you today too.
And
Yeah.
what about your hobby?
Um, I have a lot of hobbies actually, and but at this time, my hobbies I focus on the most is studying English,
Uh,
and actually I do not really like my job now, so the reason I studying English is also the reason I want to change my job.
mm,
In the future, I want to change my career path, becoming a teacher. So that's why I'm studying English right now.
okay.
And how
Mm-hmm.
about you? The reason
Yes.
why are you studying English?
Because you can see in my career job, I want to improve English more and more to serve for my career path in the future as well as at the current now. I need to work
Yeah.
with the foreign supplier a lot from
Mm.
German, from USA, from the Europe, and therefore that is the reason why I want to improve daily. And so
Mm.
I want to, yes, I want to talk more and more every day. And so that is the
Yeah.
reason why, yes, I find a partner to practice talking. Yes.
Yeah.
And
So I'm wondering that you said that you work in purchasing in Vmart company, right? So you are working
uh,
in an office or like in operation, like you meet directly with the customers, or you just behind the office and then you do some paper job and
uh,
do some
um,
document.
I worked a purchaser.
Yeah.
I need to, yes, I source a lot of product on the market from a lot of sources on
Mm,
and then I need to negotiate with supplier,
mm,
have the joint meeting a lot, maybe to discuss about commercial terms as well as as well as negotiate with the best price, and that is a reason. And I work in the you know about VinFast in
yeah,
Đình Vũ,
I
Cát
know.
Hải. Yes,
Yeah.
and I work in the office, head office.
Mm. Mm. Oh, so
Yes.
actually you work for both VinFast and VinMart.
No, no, VinFast, not VinMart.
Only
Yes.
VinFast. Oh, that is
Yes.
pretty cool job, right? It means that you
Yes.
need to search for the market, so you find the
Mm,
best best price for your company to
yes.
take the incomes
A lot
like
of result. Yes.
y-
And I by my experience and well on the market, I need to source supplier from over the world, maybe to
wow.
just to give or to cost down for the company.
Yeah, like to
Just.
reduce the cost and try to save up for the
Mm-hmm.
company and
Yes.
like improve and boost the revenue, like the more
Yes.
like the more you can reduce the income, and the
Yes.
outcome will be much
Sometimes,
more the more
sometimes
profit.
it require difficult, really difficult because some product is so special,
Yeah.
and just I need to. But that's about the work and the job, and
Mm.
about skill. I want to improve more and more. Beside, I hope
Mm.
my hobby about learning language such as Chinese.
Mm.
Besides, I also learn Chinese, and I
Wow.
hope that
So
maybe I can speak more. I can speak it
uh
fluently, maybe to serve for my career path later or in the future. Yes, and that
yeah.
is the reason why I want to find a lot of friends, want to
Mm.
talk, want to practice. Yes.
Mm. So I want to share with you a fun fact that actually I have a VinFast
Mm.
motorcycle, electric motorcycle, the small one.
Oh,
The color, I don't know. It is like the gray color
gray color.
and
Ah,
the
yes.
gray color one, and it's pretty cool because the engine is very
Mm-hmm.
soft and silent when I drive the electric motorcycle
Yes.
on the
Mm.
road. Yeah, it's good. I love
Mm.
that. uh,
Actually, about price quite high, but about the quality, I'm confident that about the quality because engine from the Bosch, some of the
yes.
famous brand in the world, and well, that is have the best quality about the engine in Vietnam for e-scooter, and so that is good when you experience when you
Yes,
have
exactly.
the
And I want
yes.
to like advocate the Vietnamese products. So that's why
Mm.
I decided to buy one electric motorcycle from Vietnam, one brand from Vietnam.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
that's good.
really nice to talk
Yes.
to you. And how
Okay.
long have you been studying English, Miss Hạnh?
In actually, I study English when I study English when I was in the university, but
Mm.
um, I'm not
Maybe,
certified about English skill. I'm not
yeah.
certified about my English skill because I need to improve more and more about pronunciation, about
Mm.
the listening skill, as well as speaking skill,
Yeah.
and maybe now I'm 30 years old. I
Mhm.
studied English maybe 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and in the job actually I don't use much. Sometimes in case when I work with supplier, I can discuss with them,
Yeah.
but just the daily I don't just about email, and so I want to have more and more opportunity to use English.
Yeah.
If you can see, if you learn language, you don't do it and you will forget a lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Mm-hmm.
will like mightily dropped out. It just maybe several months or even several weeks you haven't speak
Just.
English, and then like your ability in speaking, especially for speaking, falls
Yes.
down dramatically. So that's why we need to speak every single day and never quit
Mm-hmm.
even one day. And I think you are like some women in my workplace who are working in very high positions in my workplace, and they are very good at writing because their experiences in English and their ability in English.
Yeah,
I'm
just
sure that they very good at English, so that they can gain at that such high positions. But when I heard their speaking their speech with other people, they can understand clearly, and their vocabulary is very big, very like enormous. I can say that. Like your vocabulary, I'm sure that your vocabulary
ah,
is very
mm,
enormous. But they always say that they want to improve their pronunciation. Like you can listen to me and listen very high level English and understand clearly, but like the way you talk with one another, you want to improve, right? You want to,
yes,
yeah, perfect your pronunciation.
yes.
Yeah,
Um,
I understand it.
yes. When I talk to you, I also recognize that you have the good pronunciation and you have the good English skill, and so that is
Yeah.
good. And that is yes, and that is the goal I want to improve every day, maybe to make me better than yesterday.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thank
Mm.
you so much, and I want to share that. I think my opinions is that that is the difference between old people and very young people studying
Mhm.
English, because they train their pronunciation when very early, like in the beginning. But for like older people like me, when I study at university, it's harder for me to train my pronunciation. But for very young people, like little kids, they are very good at pronunciation. Even their like vocabulary is not
Yes.
big like older people, but
Yes.
the pronunciation, of course, the younger is better. And also, it's the same situation with me just 2 years ago. Um, Actually, I'm studying English quite late. It's not very early. Like I'm studying English when I was second year student, and that is the first time. That was the first time in my life I listened to English audio, and the way I train my pronunciation is that I use the technique shadowing.
Oh,
Maybe you heard about that
I
before.
yes, actually, I like your pronunciation. That
Yeah,
is professional.
yeah.
Yes.
I
Mm-hmm.
just like imitate the voice and the speech of one speaker that I like. Like when I listen and I watch some videos on YouTube, I just
Oh,
like repeat the voice of the speaker. Just try
how
to speak follow them. Yeah, and then
ah
maybe just was
how
several weeks later.
uh
You so,
how long have been yes, how long have been studying English from the second student
yes,
until
it's just
now?
until now, just maybe 3 years maximum, up to 3 years,
Oh,
because
that
now I'm just graduated from my university, and the first time I listened to some audio by English was when I second year, so it means that just maximum 3 years now.
wow.
But the way I focus on, like when I intensely study English, it just maybe 1 year recently. I have to say it
Ah,
honestly. Yeah, the
yes.
I like you. When I study English, when I was second year at that time, I didn't know the method or the ways to study effectively, and I did not satisfy about my English and the way I study English at that time. I until now quite regret about the way
But
I
I
study
can
English at that
see
time.
yes, but I can see
Yeah,
you already have the temperature job at the
yeah,
hotel. Yes,
yeah.
and that is good. Yes,
Yeah, good like environment for me to practice English.
yes, yes. Mm-hmm. And so
Yeah,
now we
my
will come back
job.
about.
Yeah,
Mhm.
our topic, right?
Yes.
Yes, sure. Maybe we
maybe
share a
maybe
lot
I
of
think
personal.
we spend more time together and we have a lot of things to share together about the job, about the work, about the daily
Yeah,
life.
because
Yes.
because like We are really have a lot of things in common. Like we study
Just.
English,
Mm-hmm.
so
And so if you
we
learn Chinese, if you
yeah.
learn Chinese more, maybe we can have the opportunity to discuss or to talk
Sure,
about Chinese. Yes.
yeah, I have an intention in the future study another
Mm-hmm.
language.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
now. Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, do you have a large or a small family?
I can explain that. Maybe before I have the big family, I live in with my parents, but not now.
Mm,
Now I live in also a big family with my parent-in-law,
mm,
my husband, and my
mm.
two daughters, and me. And
Yeah,
so that is also a big family.
yeah.
Yes,
So, do you
and
have any like brothers or sisters?
yes, I have one elder brother and two elder sisters,
Yeah.
and me.
Wow, it's
Yes,
quite big
wow,
family.
so happy. Yes, and you?
So,
And how about
and
you? Do you
for
have
me,
a?
I haven't married yet, so now I'm living with my family, like my original family, but they are
Mm-hmm.
living far away from the city that I'm living now. Like I said you before, my hometown is in Bắc Giang, and my
Yes.
parents are living in Bắc Giang now. As my family has four members: my parents and my sibling and and me. I'm living with my younger brother. He is 18
Mm.
years old and he just moved to Hanoi to study at the
Oh,
university like me. So we're living together in one apartment in
yes.
Hanoi. Yeah,
Ah. Mm. Okay, that is good.
yeah,
And now, when I talk to you, I remember our own memory when I study at university.
yeah.
Yes,
You
because
also
yes.
living with your sibling or your roommate or just remember the
Uh,
past like living in
I
small room.
I study at Thương Mại University with my
Oh,
major in commercial English,
do you
and
know
so
what
I
my university is also Thương Mại University.
oh yes when I work and just some the last company I well and now I met
Mm,
a lot of students study and graduated from commercial university, and so I'm so happy. My
yeah,
colleague and just some brother and sister in my company, I also met them. Yes, and so
yeah,
happy. And
yeah.
and okay. And do you think maybe now you said that you not yes get married, is
Yes,
this right?
yes,
And so
that's right.
maybe in the future, do you think it's good to be the only uh child in the family?
Um, I haven't thought about it yet, but it comes with it. When it comes to being the only child in the family, I think that there are pros and cons. I mean that for the advantages are the student, the children can get more attention from their parent, from his or her parents, but for the disadvantage is that the kids maybe feel quite boring and sometimes lonely because his or she doesn't have anyone to share with when they have some secret story, um, which they cannot share. She or he cannot share with the parents. For me, in the future, I think that I still plan ahead to have two children. I
Mm-hmm.
want them
Yes.
to have one brother or sister to play with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe
How
you
about
have the
you?
same
Your opinion?
yes, maybe you have the same opinion to me at first time. I
Yeah.
just think I just thought that maybe I only had one child, but maybe later I'm changed because
mm,
my elder daughter,
mm,
she felt unhappy and she felt lonely,
mm.
and maybe she always every day want to have claim me that she want to have maybe another young
My
sister.
younger
I'm
sister,
sorry.
yeah,
Yes, maybe
yeah.
she crying now. Okay, and um,
So,
but
yeah,
mhm,
you keep going.
but yes, but you can see we also have the advantage and disadvantage
Yeah.
when you have just only one child, because it make your daughter or maybe your children or
Mm,
your child
mm.
felt lonely, and maybe she will sometimes don't want to share anything with another people
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
share something with your friend. So and when you are become older, maybe when you have the you are sick in the future,
Mm,
when you go to the hospital, and
mm,
if you only have one child, maybe make
mm.
you make it that is really tired, and you don't
Yeah,
have the people to take care in the maybe in when you become older. Yes,
wow.
and that is
Yeah,
the actual
I,
when I met with my parent,
yeah,
maybe some last
I,
year. Yes, okay.
yeah, I got that. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, I expand my horizon after I talk to you because I haven't thought about that idea before. Like right now, I have an idea that in maybe in my exam, I can say that the one more disadvantage of having only one child is that in the future, the pressure for that case is much more higher than having
Yes,
maybe two siblings or three siblings to share and to take care of the parents together, right?
yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, what
And
are your parents like?
my parents, about
Mm,
my parents, mm, she like maybe now she older. My
mm,
parents, my dad, uh my father, he's now 60 years old, and my
mm,
mother, she's 54 years old, and
mm,
now they have a lot of disease,
mm,
and maybe about just about the old age. And
mm.
how about you?
Um, my parents now are not too old like your parents, the previous generations. When it comes to my father, I would say that he is he was born in 1970, so he has really good sense of humor and
Oh,
he is kind of extrovert person who really want to like easygoing, want to go outside and makes a lot of friends.
oh,
Yeah, and he is living far away from my mother. Actually, my mother
oh,
is living alone in the hometown. My father is working at the province, which is next to my province, Bắc Ninh City,
ah,
and he needs to travel 1 hour coming back to my hometown to meet my mother.
mm-hmm,
So my mother is quite lonely at our home in Bắc Giang City. She is a really dedicated and hardworking woman. I really love her. I really love her and the way she
mm-hmm,
dedicated and contributed support ourselves, her children is just really silent. She is not the person who show or express the emotion too much, but she loves acting. Like she just make and work hard and support
mm,
us. and don't no need to say anything. Like some
Mm,
people will say that I love you so much, I really miss
mm,
you, but my mother doesn't say anything. She just act, acts and do take the action and take the action.
mm. I can
Yeah,
see your mother like the Vietnamese symbol.
yeah,
Yes.
like Vietnamese
Mm-hmm.
women, yeah, really dedicated and hardworking,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
supports the
You
family
are
and do
so
everything.
lucky.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
so lucky. Sometimes maybe I have a gene for my mother and my parents, so I do not show my emotions too much, and don't want to talk too much. But the ways I try hard and try to in the future, I think about my plans, which year and how old I need to be like good at financial funds to support for my parents. Yeah, I always thinking about that to get
Yes.
some of
And
the weight off my parents'
mm,
shoulders. So when they are sick, maybe like your parents right now, and you are good enough for in finance to support them, and that is my
yes.
goal in my life.
The same with me.
Yeah.
Yes. I
So
also just I always believe that when I try and I will work and I do my best every day or daily, maybe to
mm,
have enough the finance to support for my family or for my member, some member
mm,
in my family, and that is better than just say laugh or um, that is
yeah.
better than you act
Yes, exactly.
more than any speech when you say. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mm.
So who are the person who you closest in your family?
Until now, or
Mm,
maybe before, I like my brother, and
mm.
I'm closest with my brother. But until now, maybe two daughters.
Yeah.
Actually, now yes, because every day I spend the most of time when I come back home, I
Mm,
I take care of them,
mm.
and they are also my life. Yes.
Yes, I think that after we have children, our children become the most important in our life.
Yes.
Maybe before it's just like boyfriend or husband, but after that, boyfriend and husband worth nothing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and in my case, the person I am closest to the is my father. I would say that I get along well with my father the most, but the person I share most majority of my secrets is my mother. Maybe because we both female, but I get along well with my father, because like in Vietnamese we have a saying that the father and the
Yes.
daughter is like
Mm-hmm.
the lovers in the previous life. So I think that's the
Mm-hmm.
reason why, and I and my father share a lot of things in common, and we share a lot of same ideas and opinions.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Can see.
Yeah.
Maybe yes. And
Mm,
often I also often see that the daughter often loved the father and
mm.
always share a lot of things.
Yeah, maybe
Yes.
because
Beside
the
mother.
difference, yeah, because the difference between two genders. So the father also loves the daughter more, the boy. Like you love the daughter than the son. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And do you prefer spending time with your family or friends? Of course, right?
Until now, when I become older, I
Mm,
always consider the most important with me is family, and so yes, of course, I always prefer spending time with my family, and
mm,
I consider that is a top priority than another issue. Yes, because every day when I try my best to work, also serve for my family.
mm.
Yes. And you?
And about me, actually, I prioritize my family over everything in this life, even my career or my friends or my relationship. Um, in the because the family is the root that
Mm-hmm.
brought me up
Yes.
until now, and I I wouldn't be myself today if I didn't have my family, my parents, and they taught me how to become a kind person in this society, and they even support me in finance, and they give me everything freely and don't ask anything back. So I think in
Yes.
this
Only
society
about
there's
maybe that is
there's
only
no
about
one.
family. Yes.
Yes, exactly. And
Never want, yes. Never want us to come to return anything.
yeah,
Just always pray for us to more success and happy in the future.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And even sometimes I think that the reason why I work hard to earn money is just only to support my family. So, anyways, family is the most important part in my life, the most critical
Mm-hmm.
part. But
Yes.
sometimes I feel like I leave them alone. Like when I am too busy with the hustle and bustle of this city, with my work and my studying, I'm rarely come back my hometown because I'm too busy, and sometimes I rarely call for my mother and my father.
Mm-hmm.
So my resolution in next year is that after I change my job, actually next year, in the beginning
Mm-hmm.
of the next new lunar holiday, I'm going to change my job. Um,
Yes.
so maybe I have 1 month off from work, from not just doing nothing, just do nothing. So I think that 1 month I will come back my hometown, and
Yes.
I preparing to attend the exam, the IELTS exam, to get a certificate in English and then change my career path to become a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So after I finish all my goals and just not all my goals in my life, but just the like the near future goals, I will spend time with my family, especially my grandparents also. They are really
Oh,
important too. Yeah, because they are
yes.
really old now. They don't have too much
I
time.
believe, yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe that you will gain or you will help or you will meet your target. You will
yeah.
meet
Thank
your
you.
target. Yes. And because I think your speaking skill and English skill is so good, maybe better
Yeah.
than me.
Oh,
Actually,
thank you
I
so much.
think
It means a lot to me because I
yes.
sometimes I'm
And I
not confident about myself.
yes, and I believe that you will be successful soon in the future.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
just the reason why I want to be a teacher is that that is a job that in the future I can teach my children, because I know the way how to teach English for other people. So of course I can
Mm-hmm.
teach English for my children, and teacher is just education environment is friendly, right? So I have much more time and not too stressful like in business environment. So I have much more time for spend on my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the reason
Yes.
why I want to become a teacher.
Mm,
I want to
that is
share
good.
about my job. Yeah, like my job is working as in a 5-star hotel. It's not a stressful job. I can now I'm doing it pretty well, but I need to work in flexible shift, like flexible schedule. You know that, like maybe sometimes you need to work in a morning shift, sometimes you work in the night shift. It means that you finish your shift at 12 p.m. in the midnight. So, and in some holidays and public holidays, you need to go to work, and majority of your relatives and your family is going to have day off in that day, but you need to go to
Mm.
work. so you don't have time for them. Mm,
Okay.
yeah,
That is
so
good.
maybe I don't want to earn too much money, but the most important is I need
No,
to have time.
no, I can see. No, I can see when you are young, but you also have a good maybe good point maybe to prepare for your future. And
Yeah,
today I'm happy to talk to you and have the good opportunity to share a lot of things with you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. It means a
Thank
lot
you.
to me. I have just 7 days left before my exam, and it's quite stressful. This is the most stressful time, and
Mm-hmm.
that I really want to find a partner to share and talk by English and prepare for my exam, and it's really lucky to talk to you today.
Okay, maybe.
So we
Yes.
move on to the topic friendship.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
Next
So
time I will prepare well
sure.
to talk and to just to talk to you because I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sometime every day I have a lot of urgent job and
Mm,
urgent project, and so I
mm,
always to push myself to finish. And
yeah.
sometimes I don't have more time. Yes.
Yeah. I
Okay.
understand. Yeah.
And I hope that I will improve English skill more and more by
Yeah.
daily when I have the opportunity to talk to you and share opinion with you. Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe
Sure.
today, yes, today that is okay.
Yeah. Today that's enough for me. That means a lot to me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So see
Okay,
you
see
next
you.
time, Miss Hai.
See you
Nice to
next
meet
time.
you.
Okay. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.